Let me ask you something deeply personal. Do you feel like there's something, an invisible force, constantly pulling you down, draining your energy, and keeping you from becoming the person you know you're meant to be? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. In fact, this is one of the greatest challenges faced by the chosen ones. Those of us who are here to bring light into the world, to awaken others, to lead humanity into a higher vibration, we are often the ones most targeted by the dark forces. Now, I want you to sit with this for a moment. Why would the dark forces target you if you weren't powerful? Why would they try to ruin your vibration if your energy didn't have the ability to transform everything around you? You see, the very fact that you feel this resistance is proof of your purpose. It's proof of your light. But here's the hard truth. Many of us allow these forces to succeed, not because we're weak, but because we aren't fully aware of how they operate. Dark forces don't show up in obvious ways. They're subtle. They creep into your life through your emotions, your thoughts, your habits, and even the people around you. And if you don't know how to recognize them, they will quietly sabotage your vibration without you even realizing it. Think of it this way.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
So today, we're going to change that. We're going to shine a light on the shadow. We're going to expose the tactics that dark forces use to ruin your vibration, and we're going to take back control of your energy. Because you are a chosen one, and it's time to rise. Let's start with one of the most common ways dark forces affect your vibration: fear and self-doubt. Fear is one of the lowest vibrational states a person can be in, and it's the primary tool of the dark forces. Think about it. How often do you find yourself worrying about the future, doubting your abilities, or feeling paralyzed by the thought of failure? Fear isn't just an emotion, it's a frequency, and when you're stuck in that frequency, you're cut off from the flow of divine energy. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. Fear is an illusion. It's a story your mind creates based on past experiences or imagined outcomes. And the moment you recognize it for what it is, you take away its power. Whenever you feel fear creeping in, ask yourself, is this fear real, or is it just a projection of my mind? Then take a deep breath and remind yourself, I am safe, I am guided, I am protected. This simple practice can disrupt the frequency of fear and bring you back into alignment with your higher self. Another major tactic of the dark forces is distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless entertainment, toxic relationships, and even your own thoughts. These distractions aren't random. They're designed to pull you away from your purpose, to scatter your energy, and to keep you stuck in a state of low vibration. Let me ask you this. How much of your day is spent on things that don't truly matter? How often do you find yourself scrolling aimlessly, procrastinating, or engaging in meaningless conversations? Every time you give your energy to these distractions, you're feeding the very forces that are trying to keep you from rising. The solution is simple but not easy. Focus. Focus is one of the most powerful tools you have as a chosen one. When you direct your energy toward your purpose, your growth, and your vibration, you become unstoppable. Start by identifying the biggest distractions in your life. What are the things that consistently pull you away from your highest self? Once you've identified them, make a conscious decision to limit their influence. Replace them with practices that nourish your soul, like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. Now let's talk about one of the most subtle yet dangerous tactics of the dark forces: low vibrational emotions. Anger, resentment, jealousy, guilt, shame. These emotions are like poison for your vibration. They keep you trapped in the lower frequencies, disconnected from your true power. But here's the thing: these emotions don't come out of nowhere. They're often triggered by unresolved wounds, unmet expectations, or external influences. And if you're not careful, they can take over your energy field before you even realize what's happening. Ryan Goslinger, Meditations on States of Emotional Mass. The key to overcoming low vibrational emotions is awareness. Whenever you feel one of these emotions rising within you, don't suppress it or judge it. Instead, pause and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What is this emotion trying to teach me? Often, these emotions are trying to show you something about yourself that needs healing. For example, anger might be pointing to a boundary that was crossed, while guilt might be highlighting an action that isn't in alignment with your values. Once you've identified the root cause, you can begin the process of release. This might involve forgiveness, either forgiving yourself or someone else. It might involve setting a boundary or having a difficult conversation. Whatever it is, remember that you have the power to choose how you respond to these emotions. You can either let them control you, or you can use them as a tool for growth. Finally, we need to address the role of external influences. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, the environments you spend time in, all of these things have a direct impact on your vibration. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, drama, or chaos, it's only a matter of time before that energy starts to affect you. So ask yourself, who or what in my life is draining my energy? Be brutally honest. It might be a friend who's always complaining, a job that's misaligned with your purpose, or even a habit that no longer serves you. Once you've identified these energy drains, take action to protect yourself. This might mean setting boundaries, limiting your exposure, or even walking away from certain situations altogether. But remember this: protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's necessary. As a chosen one, your vibration isn't just about you, it's about the impact you have on the world. When you protect your energy, you're not just preserving your own vibration, you're preserving your ability to uplift others, to fulfill your purpose, and to bring light into the darkness. So let me leave you with this thought. What would your life look like if you stopped letting the dark forces ruin your vibration? How much more could you accomplish, create, and become if you reclaimed your energy and stepped fully into your power? The answer to that question is already within you. You have everything you need to rise above these forces and embody the light you were born to be. It's time to stop playing small. Bancroft says, story. You've started to see the truth now, haven't you? You've begun to realize that the dark forces trying to ruin your vibration are not stronger than you. In fact, their power lies in deception, in keeping you unaware of just how infinite your light truly is. But what happens when you finally reclaim the throne of your soul? What happens when you step into your rightful position as a chosen one, fully shielded, fully aligned, and fully unstoppable? I'll tell you what happens. You become the force they fear. But before you can rise, you must learn how to protect your energy. Because without protection, even the brightest light can be dimmed. Even the strongest heart can be worn down. Dark forces thrive on the cracks in your energy field, on the moments when you let your guard down and allow your vibration to be manipulated. So today we're going to talk about building an unshakable shield around your energy, a shield that allows you to walk through this world as the chosen one you are, untouchable and radiant. Let me ask you this. Do you know where your energy ends and where someone else's begins? Most people don't, and this is one of the biggest reasons why their vibration gets hijacked. As spiritual beings, we are constantly exchanging energy with the people, environments, and even thoughts around us. And if you're not conscious of these exchanges, you can end up carrying energy that isn't even yours. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt heavy, anxious, or drained without knowing why? Or have you spent time with someone who seemed fine on the surface, but after the interaction, you felt emotionally exhausted or irritable? This is what happens when you unconsciously absorb energy from external sources. As a chosen one, your heightened sensitivity to energy is both a gift and a challenge. You can sense things others can't, but that also means you need stronger boundaries than most. The first step to protecting your energy is awareness. Start paying attention to how you feel after every interaction, every environment, and even every thought. Are you feeling lighter, brighter, and more aligned? Or are you feeling drained, heavy, and disconnected? This awareness is your first line of defense because it helps you identify what's affecting your vibration. Once you've developed this awareness, it's time to create a daily practice of energetic cleansing and shielding. Think of this like brushing your teeth. It's not something you do once and forget about. It's something you need to maintain consistently. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to cleanse your energy is through visualization. Every morning before you start your day, take a few moments to close your eyes and imagine a bright golden light surrounding your entire body. See this light glowing brighter and brighter, forming a protective shield around you. As you do this, say to yourself, "I am divinely protected. Only love and light may enter my energy field." You can also use the power of nature to cleanse your energy. Spending time in the sun, walking barefoot on the earth, or sitting near water can help you release any energetic debris you may have picked up. Nature is one of the most potent healers we have, and it's always available to help you realign with your natural state of high vibration. But cleansing alone isn't enough. You also need to create strong energetic boundaries. This means learning to say no, not just to people, but to anything that doesn't align with your highest self. If something doesn't feel right, trust that feeling. If someone's energy doesn't resonate with you, it's okay to take a step back. Protecting your energy is not about being selfish. It's about honoring your soul's mission. Now, let's address one of the most overlooked aspects of shielding your energy, your thoughts. Believe it or not, your own mind can be one of the biggest culprits when it comes to lowering your vibration. Negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, and fear-based thinking are like open doors that invite dark forces into your energy field. So let me ask you this: what thoughts are you allowing to live rent-free in your mind? Are they empowering you or draining you? If your thoughts are lowering your vibration, it's time to take back control. One of the most effective ways to do this is through affirmations. Every time a negative thought arises, counter it with a positive affirmation. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am powerful, capable, and divinely guided." Repeat this affirmation out loud if you can. Words carry vibration, and speaking them amplifies their energy. Another critical step to shielding your energy is raising your personal frequency. The higher your vibration, the harder it is for dark forces to touch you. Think of it like tuning a radio. When you're vibrating at a high frequency, you're no longer on the same channel as the lower frequencies of fear, doubt, and negativity. So, how do you raise your vibration? Start by filling your life with high vibrational practices. Meditate daily, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Listen to uplifting music. Surround yourself with beauty, whether it's through art, nature, or the people you love. Practice gratitude. It's one of the fastest ways to shift your energy. And here's something profound to consider. Are you feeding your spirit, or are you feeding the dark forces? Every choice you make, what you eat, what you watch, what you think, who you spend time with, is either nourishing your soul or draining it. Be honest with yourself. If there's something in your life that's lowering your vibration, it's time to let it go. Finally, we need to talk about faith and trust. As chosen ones, we often feel the weight of the world on our shoulders. We feel like it's our responsibility to fix everything, to save everyone, to never falter or fail. But this pressure can become another way for the dark forces to infiltrate your energy. Classic dramatic story act. So here's the truth you need to hear. You're not alone in this battle. You are supported by forces far greater than the darkness you face. Whether you call it God, the universe, your higher self, or your spirit guides, know that you are divinely protected and guided every step of the way. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, surrender the weight of your burdens to the divine. Say to yourself, "I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good. I release fear and embrace faith." This trust is like armor for your soul, shielding you from the energies that seek to bring you down. So now I ask you, what would happen if you fully trusted the divine plan for your life? If you stopped letting fear, doubt, and distractions control your vibration? What could you achieve? Who could you become? The answer is already within you. You are not just a chosen one. You are a force of light, a warrior of the divine. And when you reclaim your energy, nothing and no one can stop you. Let's go even deeper. You've learned how to shield your energy and reclaim your vibration, but now it's time to take the next step, because as a chosen one, you're not just here to protect your light, you're here to transform the darkness. That's right. The very forces that have tried to ruin your vibration are not just obstacles, they are opportunities to rise even higher, to turn what was meant to destroy you into the very thing that strengthens you. Let me ask you something profound. What if the darkness in your life wasn't there to break you, but to awaken you? What if every challenge, every setback, every low vibrational experience was a lesson in disguise, a chance to remember your power, your purpose, and your infinite connection to the divine? This shift in perspective is the essence of spiritual alchemy. Alchemy isn't just about turning lead into gold, it's about transforming the heavy, dense energies in your life into something higher, purer, and more aligned with your soul's truth. And as a chosen one, this is one of your greatest gifts, the ability to transmute darkness into light. So how do we do this? How do we take the very forces that seek to ruin our vibration and use them as fuel for our ascension? The first step is embracing the shadow. Now, I know this might sound counterintuitive. You might be thinking, why would I embrace the very thing that's dragging me down? But here's the truth. The more you resist the shadow, the more power you give it. When you run from your fears, your doubts, and your pain, they grow stronger. But when you face them, when you look them in the eye with courage and compassion, they begin to lose their hold on you. Take a moment to reflect. What is the darkness in your life trying to teach you? Maybe it's showing you where you need to heal, where you need to let go, or where you've been giving away your power. Maybe it's pointing you toward a deeper truth about who you are and what you're here to do. Whatever it is, know this: the shadow isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. To embrace the shadow, start by observing it without judgment. The next time you feel fear, anger, or sadness, don't push it away. Instead, sit with it, breathe into it, ask it, "What are you here to show me?" You might be surprised by the answers you receive. Often, our emotions are messengers, guiding us back to our true selves. But embracing the shadow isn't enough. The next step is reclaiming your power from it. You see, every time you've faced a challenge, every time you've been hurt or betrayed, you've left a piece of your energy behind. It's like a part of your soul gets stuck in that moment, tied to the pain, the fear, or the regret. And until you consciously reclaim that energy, it stays fragmented, weakening your vibration. One of the most powerful ways to reclaim your power is through forgiveness. And I know forgiveness is hard, especially when the pain runs deep. But here's the thing, forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's not about condoning their actions or forgetting what they did. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the chains of the past. Think of someone or something that has hurt you. Notice how much energy you're still giving to that situation. Now ask yourself, is it worth it? Is this pain worth holding on to, knowing that it's keeping me from my highest vibration? When you're ready, close your eyes and say these words: I forgive you, I release you, I reclaim my power. You don't have to feel it all at once. Even the intention to forgive is enough to start the process of healing. And don't forget to forgive yourself too. Many of us carry guilt and shame for the times we've fallen short, for the mistakes we've made, or for the ways we've let ourselves down. But here's the truth. You are human, you are learning, and every step, even the missteps, has brought you closer to your awakening. Once you've reclaimed your power, it's time to transmute the energy. This is where the magic happens. Transmutation is the process of taking the dense, heavy energy of the shadow and turning it into something higher. And one of the most effective tools for this is gratitude. Now, this isn't about toxic positivity or pretending that everything is fine. It's about finding the gold in the experience, even when it's painful. Ask yourself, what did this challenge teach me? How did it make me stronger, wiser, or more compassionate? For example, maybe a betrayal taught you the value of boundaries. Maybe a period of struggle helped you discover your inner resilience. Maybe a loss reminded you to cherish the present moment. Whatever it is, write it down, speak it out loud. Say, "Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for helping me become who I am meant to be." End quote. Gratitude is a high-frequency energy, and when you use it to reframe your challenges, you not only raise your vibration, you also dissolve the hold that the dark forces have over you. The final step in transforming darkness into light is stepping into your mission. As a chosen one, your mission isn't just to heal yourself, it's to be a light for others. Every time you transmute darkness into light, you create a ripple effect. Your healing becomes a beacon of hope for those who are still struggling. Your courage inspires others to face their own shadows. Your vibration uplifts the collective consciousness. So let me ask you, how can you use your experiences to serve others? How can you take what you've learned and turn it into a gift for the world? Maybe it's sharing your story. Maybe it's creating something that uplifts and inspires. Maybe it's simply being a living example of what's possible when you reclaim your power and align with your highest self. Whatever it is, know this: your light is needed. Your voice is needed. You are needed. The darkness that once tried to destroy you will become the very thing that fuels your ascension. And as you rise, you'll remind others that they can rise too. So I'll leave you with this. What would happen if you stopped fearing the darkness and started transforming it? What kind of power, peace, and purpose would you unlock within yourself? The answer is waiting for you. All you have to do is step into it. You've come so far on this journey. You've learned how to shield your energy, reclaim your power, and transmute the darkness into light. But now it's time to step fully into your role as a divine warrior. Because being a chosen one isn't just about surviving the challenges. It's about thriving in your purpose, shining your light, and fulfilling the destiny you were entrusted with. Let me ask you something transformative. What would your life look like if you fully believed in your divine mission? If you stopped doubting yourself, if you stopped holding back, if you truly embraced the limitless power within you? This is the final step, anchoring your light. not as a fleeting, temporary glow, but as an unshakable presence, a force so strong that no dark force, no external challenge, and no inner doubt can dim it. Anchoring your light means living as your highest self every single day, no matter what. It means embodying your purpose, not just in your thoughts, but in your energy. But how do we anchor our light in a world that constantly tests us? A world filled with distractions, negativity, and resistance? The answer lies in three core principles: alignment, action, and trust. First, let's talk about alignment. Alignment is the foundation of your power as a chosen one. It's about living in harmony with your soul's truth, your higher self, and your divine purpose. When you're in alignment, everything flows. Your energy becomes magnetic. You attract the right people, opportunities, and circumstances to support your mission. But alignment requires honesty, radical honesty. You have to ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my highest self? Are your thoughts, habits, and choices reflecting the person you're meant to be, or are they keeping you stuck in the past? For example, are you nourishing your body with foods that support your vibration, or are you indulging in things that drain your energy? Are you spending time with people who uplift and inspire you, or are you holding on to relationships out of fear or obligation? Are you pursuing the work and passions that ignite your soul, or are you settling for something that feels safe but misaligned? Every day, you have the choice to align yourself with your higher self or to drift away from it. And here's the truth. Alignment isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Even small intentional steps toward alignment can create powerful shifts in your vibration. So today, ask yourself, what is one thing I can do to bring myself into greater alignment with my purpose? Next comes action. As a chosen one, your light isn't meant to stay hidden. Your purpose isn't just about inner work, it's about outer impact. It's about taking action that reflects your truth and contributes to the collective awakening. But here's where many chosen ones get stuck. They wait. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect version of themselves before taking action. Let me tell you something. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The perfect plan doesn't exist. And you don't have to be perfect to make a difference. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a ripple in the ocean of consciousness. Every time you speak your truth, share your gifts, or act in alignment with your purpose, you're anchoring your light in the world. So stop waiting, stop second-guessing yourself. Start where you are, with what you have, and trust that your actions will create the momentum you need. And that brings us to the third and most important principle: trust. Trust is the glue that holds everything together. It's the bridge between your inner light and the outer world. Without trust, even the strongest intentions and actions can falter. Trust is about surrendering the need to control every outcome and believing that the universe is working in your favor, even when you can't see it. Let me ask you this. Do you trust the divine plan for your life? Or are you still trying to force things, resist challenges, or question the path ahead? As a chosen one, trust is your greatest ally. It's what allows you to move forward in faith, even when the road is unclear. It's what gives you the strength to keep shining, even when the darkness feels overwhelming. And It's what reminds you that you are never alone. Here's a powerful practice to cultivate trust. Every night before you go to sleep, place your hand over your heart and say these words: I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good. I trust that I am guided, supported, and protected. I trust that I am exactly where I need to be. Feel the truth of those words in your body. Let them anchor you in the present moment. The more you trust, the more you open yourself to the flow of divine energy, and the more you become the unshakable light you're meant to be. So now, let me leave you with one final question. What would happen if you stopped hiding your light? If you stopped playing small, living in fear, and doubting your place in the world? What kind of impact could you have? What kind of legacy could you leave behind? The truth is, the world is waiting for you. Your light isn't just a gift, it's a responsibility. You were chosen for a reason, and now is the time to rise, to anchor your light, and to fulfill the destiny you were born for. The dark forces may try to test you, but they can never defeat you. Not when you stand in your truth, take inspired action, and trust the infinite power that flows through you. So go now, divine warrior, shine brighter than ever before. The world needs your light, and you're ready.